has been investing in America. We've been advancing science and creating high-value jobs. But today, Oh, are you okay? Gordon, you okay? Yeah.
Sleepy Joe at it again. Oh, wait a minute. That's not Sleepy Joe. Watch his face in the video before and after the man falls. And then watch RFK Jr. just for more giggles. Let's talk about it.
Well, thank you very much. One of the representatives of the companies, and one of the companies got a little bit lightheaded. You saw he went down, and he's fine. They just sent him out. He's got doctor's care, but he's fine. So we had a little bit of an interruption. Sorry for that. And I think we can just begin again with...
Okay, so if you don't know, this press conference happened November 6th, just this last week, right? Press conference for reducing weight loss drugs from a company called Eli Lilly. I believe the man that collapsed was originally identified as the CEO of Novo Nordisk, I think. But it turns out that's not true. We don't know who he is. To be clear, we actually don't know who the man who collapsed is. But he is likely a patient or a guest, at least from what some news articles have been saying. I'm not trying to say that these products result in what happened. I'm not. It is a funny observation. Hey, we're offering this new weight loss drug. Whoops. No, I'm not saying that. I don't think. But we don't know who he is. Let me know if you do in the comments. But if you're curious about what's going on here, actually, so Eli Lilly, they are a weight loss drug company. I think they might do make drugs with diabetes as well. They are dealing with the Trump administration. Why, you might ask? It's very interesting. Basically, they get to avoid certain things by dealing with the Trump administration. For example, tariffs. I think they already have like a 3-year exemption from the current Trump tariff policies because of dealing with the Trump administration. 2, I didn't know this before researching this, but apparently weight loss drugs are not generally covered by insurance companies. This deal here would help break through that barrier, thus indeed making it easier and more accessible for Americans to get these weight loss drugs. But it also means more money for them. It's interesting, right? Like they say things, you hear these people say things, but there's more there. This is not some altruistic moment. It's business. But basically, they get to avoid the tariffs, they get to expand their market, and basically have a bit more control over their product. On the flip side, the Trump administration, if this deal works well, this will help bolster their Trump RX website they're building. Yeah, you know, where you get a bunch of discounted medications through that website. Sounds very similar to the Obama Affordable Care Act and their website. No one's more about insurance, but it feels like Trump's just trying to counter everything Obama did. But boy, is he good at branding. Trump RX. But anyways, this deal will also make them look good because apparently weight loss drugs are a pretty hot commodity in this country, especially amongst the elderly. I didn't realize that either. So that would be a big win for him if this all goes well. And in case you were wondering what GLP-1 stands for, it stands for glucagon-like peptide 1. Apparently, it is one of the most effective weight loss medical treatments out there. And here are the side effects if you're curious: nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, a lot of tummy things. And if you're more curious about the serious side effects, here you go: pancreatitis, gallbladder issues, though it is specified that these are indeed rare. And one last thing, they are working on a new pill called orforglipron. I don't know if I say these names for these pills, but man, oh man, if there's one thing Americans love, it's weight loss. I have one last thing to share with you guys about weight loss drugs. I think if it works, that's good, but please be careful out there. My grandmother ended up in a coma because of taking a weight loss drug. There was a big settlement. A bunch of families won a lot of money, but that's, of course, no prize when a dear loved one passes away. I don't know anything about this one. I haven't seen any kind of. That's why I shared with you guys the side effects. But I think it's important to at least note these things, give context to the song and dance that we see on television. There seems to always be some kind of meaning behind these things, some kind of connection, some kind of history. And a lot of it stems around money and control. So just keep that in mind whenever you see. I saw that clip of the man falling down on SNL, and they're pointing out RFK Jr. just running away. And he does. I don't know what that's about, but funny. And then you see Donald Trump just zoning out, just totally zonked out, staring at dude. I don't know what was going on in his head. I'm going to show you an Obama clip just because it's a funny comparison. But I'm starting to think maybe we need age limits on presidents. I'm starting to think that. As I digress, good to know these things. Maybe one day you're getting the GLC-1 from the Trump RX website. Maybe you wouldn't have known about the side effects beforehand. Now you do. Go forth with such information, more knowledgeable and prepared. And if you don't believe me, look it up. Like and share if you like what I'm saying. If you really like what I'm saying, subscribe. Hope you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later.
Actually predicted that the website will work like a champ. So he was frustrated by the website, but he's feeling a little less frustrated once he found out that he was saving $900 a month on his health insurance. And John's right. The website's going to get fixed. And the law works. That's why we fought so hard to pass this law, to save folks like John money. To give people who don't have health insurance the chance to get it for the first time. To lift from the American people the crushing burden of unaffordable health care. To free families from the pervasive fear that one illness. There you go. You okay? I'm right here. I got you. Yeah. No, you're okay. This happens when I talk too long. You'll be okay. Here, why don't you go? You got it? Here. Come on.